Placido Domingo is a singer who hardly ever sits still for long, not with his non-stop schedule of performances. But our Tracy Smith convinced him to take a brief time out.
He may be the finest tenor the world has ever known. But Placido Domingo says he wasn't always the best businessman.
We did it because we just loved to be together, you know. We didn't have any royalties.
No royalties?
No royalties. We don't sign for anything, so they don't give us anything.
Still, he's more than made up for it.
Ah, mira, árboles de Navidad.
Ahead on Sunday morning, Placido Domingo, home for the holidays.
It's good. That's good. That's good.
Before the king,
On this peaceful Sunday, that was the incomparable voice of Placido Domingo, singing The Little Drummer Boy. When he's not saving his voice for his next performance, Domingo is happy to talk, and he sat down with our Tracy Smith for some questions and answers.
There are singers, there are opera singers, and then there is Placido Domingo.
Mi cantar se vuelve gitano cuando es para ti.
Even to non-opera fans, he is a force of nature. Let the pop stars have their microphones. He doesn't need those gadgets.
I am the first emperor.
On stage, Domingo is invincible. But real life is trickier for a man whose legacy is his voice.
Are there certain things you have to avoid? How do you protect it? How do you take care of it?
The worst thing is to fly in a plane and you find that your neighbor has a cold.
What do you do?
Or you move.
Really?
I change place. I just cannot be in a long trip, you know, 5, 6 hours or 10 or 12. I really have to change. I had to move seats, you know. I mean, no hard feelings. But I mean, it's my own responsibility.
Opera, at this level anyway, is as much physical as musical. And like any star athlete, Domingo has his own pre-game routine.
The voice shines more if the day before a performance you are quiet.
So do you not speak?
As little as possible.
Really?
It's not that I'm completely quiet, you know, but that's something that I respect. I have respected all my life.
Clearly it worked.
It is really the difference. Maybe I know how to sing, but I don't know how to speak. It makes me tired.
If speaking makes him tired, nothing else seems to. Placido Domingo has been on a kind of non-stop tour for most of the past 5 decades. He's played just about every opera house from Turin to Tokyo, 3,600 performances, singing. Conducting, reveling in the loving rigor that great music demands.
When I conduct, I really sweat.
It's very physical.
Big physical. I have to change in the intermission all my clothes completely.
Because they're sweated through.
Yes, completely.
You might say the passion for performance is in his blood. Placido Domingo was born in Spain to a musical family who settled in Mexico. His father owned a small musical theater company. His mother was an accomplished opera singer. Young Placido trained for a career as a pianist until the day his mother heard him sing.
One day I was sitting at the piano. I was singing a Mexican song, and I hit a certain phrase, and I see my mother crying. I said, "What's the matter?" I said, "That was a beautiful sound, beautiful note." And so then I kind of understood that I can really sing.
Could he ever? This year marks Placido Domingo's 45th at New York's Metropolitan Opera. But he's never been satisfied with just one genre. He's come out with a new pop album featuring duets, including one with his son, Placido Jr. But for all of his success on his own, he's probably best known to some as part of a heavyweight trio with Jose Carreras and Luciano Pavarotti, the three tenors. They were only supposed to do this once during the World Cup soccer final in 1990, but the act caught fire.
Did you have any idea starting off when the three of you got together how huge it would be?
No. Never.
I had a few.
The producers made a fortune on that first concert. The tenors, not so much.
We didn't have any royalties.
No royalties?
No royalties. They sold over 10 million records. We don't sign for anything, so they don't give us anything.
I'd like to be in America, everything in America, everything in America, in America.
We did it because we just love to be together, you know. Also, we love so much the football, soccer.
So the love of soccer kind of compensated for the lack of royalties?
Absolutely. We were very happy. First of all, we were very happy to sing together.
And for the encore, they made a much better deal. Domingo says that reports of a feud between the tenors were untrue.
We were friendly rivals.
Friendly rivals?
Yes.
Frenemies, do you know that term?
Frenemies?
Yes.
That I don't hear. I said, I hear friendly rivals. The rivalry was created by the press and by the agents, you know, because, I mean, we get along very well.
And Pavarotti's death in 2007 hit especially hard.
It was sad because you lose a person that you have admired and love, and also you see the reality of life. You're born, you live, and you die.
It was hardly the first time he'd known loss.
No one can know just how many people died today when that monster earthquake ripped through at least 3 Mexican states.
In 1985, an earthquake hit Mexico City, burying some of his family members in the crumbled wreckage. Domingo canceled his schedule and rushed to the scene.
They are doing everything they can, and I realize it has to be very slow in order to save lives, but I wish that they can do something faster.
His parents were unhurt, but 4 other relatives, including a young child, died in the ruins.
After 6 days, we find them. So that was a horrible thing.
You don't know what you want for Christmas yet?
No, I want a dog, but my mom won't let me.
Oh, I understand.
These days, this is Placido Domingo's favorite audience.
Power Ranger.
The Power Ranger. Do you know Power Ranger?
Power Ranger, of course. Of course.
His grandchildren have prompted some interesting career moves.
I'm very impressed you know these things, Grandpa.
Well,
You have to stay hip, right?
I have to do some things for them, you know. So I did the Beverly Hills Chihuahua.
That was for them.
Yes.
Say hello to my little friends.
Yep, that's him.
Oh, please, call me Monty.
I did it, Luis.
He was also the voice of an evil wizard in a recent Dora the Explorer. His grandkids' approval is important in his work and on this day,
Mira, árboles de Navidad.
in the choice of a Christmas tree.
Which one you would like it?
This time of year, Domingo's only command performance is with his family.
It's good. As much as I work the whole year, those holidays, we should be together.
No working on Christmas.
No.
That's lovely.
After the holidays, the maestro will hit the road with at least 80 performances already on the books for 2013. But Placido Domingo, who turns 72 in a few weeks, is well aware that every career, no matter how stellar, has a final curtain.
So I feel strong still, but you never know.
Do you wonder when the day will come that it will start to fade?
I'm not scared. I have done such a long career. I will just go down on my knees and just thank God for giving me so much time.